I've got something to tell you. You need to listen up. So you got out of a relationship, maybe it was a toxic relationship, and now you feel lonely. It's been a while, you want to start a new relationship. It's why? Haven't you learned your lesson? Or do you feel like you need to repeat that lesson again? Why is that? You've just got out of a toxic relationship and now you want to find the one. You want to find another relationship. Maybe you don't want to find the one, you just want something to tide you over, yeah? You feel lonely and you want to fill a gap. There's a hole in your heart and you need something to fill it. You need a quick fix. You need someone to fill that void for you. But will it benefit you? I doubt it. You see the repeating cycle here. You need to be with yourself for a bit longer. I'm afraid you're not ready. No, you're not ready. You're going to save yourself an awful lot of time and an awful lot of hassle if you just get off social media, stop going out on dates. You got to be good with yourself first before you can find any meaningful relationship. You got to be at the point where you don't actually care if you have a relationship with somebody or not, because you're good, you're okay with just being with yourself, because your cup is overflowing. Newsflash, nobody's going to fill that cup for you. You have to fill it yourself. And remember this, like attracts like. That's why the cycles repeat. If you go on the market in a low energy, I don't care how high you think you are after your toxic relationship, you're not high enough yet. You're not. It's just the ego talking, telling you that you're over that. You're not. You might be over that person, but you're not over yourself. You're not over the guilt, the regret, the shame. You're not over all that stuff. You're not ready for it. You're still in the false ego. You're still trying to bolster your ego by telling yourself how over it you are. Red flags, red flags. You're not ready. You're just signing yourself up for another toxic go-around. Repackaged, the shiny new model, limited warranty. Yeah, give it 6 months. You'll be back to where you were before. Trust me, I know. There's no free lunch. You gotta do the work. You have to do the work. Be with yourself. I don't care if it takes a year, if it takes 2 years, if it takes 5 years. You gotta be with yourself. Where was I? Well, in between talking about relationships, I'm trying to cross this muddy section here of my walk. Not sure how that's going to go for me. Maybe I'll try over here. Where was I? You need to have as much silence and peace and quiet away from all the distraction to really be with yourself. I'm trying to break through that ego there and tell you what's real. Now I'm speaking from experience. I'm not just talking on my ass. I'm talking truth. Stop jumping from relationship to relationship and then complaining how nothing ever gets any better. That'll turn you into a man hater or a woman hater or whatever. But actually, in reality, you're just being a self-hater. Be with yourself. Do the work. Cold turkey. You can't skip that bit. That's the most important bit. That's actually why you're here. That's why you are in this vessel, on this plane of existence right now, to work on yourself. Start living from the version of yourself as if you've already achieved it now, not sometime in the future. Tomorrow never comes, right? Live it now. Be it. Embody it. Feel it. I don't care what your world looks like around you right now. but you still got to live from the perspective of the goal already achieved. Embody it, be it, feel it, speak from it. This whole experience is an illusion. You are already the highest version of self. You can reach as high as your beliefs will allow you to. So I'm asking you to believe higher and live from that. So no, you're not ready for that relationship that you want, because it's not going to come yet. It simply is not going to present itself to you until you're ready. I don't care if it's my twin flame, a soulmate, blah blah blah, my divine counterpart, all this kind of... Nothing's going to come once you do the work on yourself. Trust me. Nothing of value is going to come until you do the work. Well, there'll be value in it. It'll be another go around. It'll be another opportunity for you to relearn the lessons that you could have learned already. Do the work on yourself. Live from the highest version of yourself possible. And then everything from that energy, that mindset, will flow to you. The relationships, the opportunities, the experiences, the enlightenments, everything. Your opportunity to help others to self-elevate. Which would you prefer? Would you prefer to be a higher version of yourself, or would you just prefer to go around the same old, just with a new package, but it's the same old? It's just the new model that has an expiration date, because it's not real. None of that stuff's real. You can keep playing in that sandpit all you want. I'm not on my high horse. I've been there. I've repeated those cycles many times, a few times more than probably I should have. Oh, and another thing, don't chase. Don't chase. It's not cool. It doesn't look good. It looks weak. Chasing looks weak. Chasing is desperation. Nobody is attracted to desperation. Even the most toxic people see those red flags a mile off and they run. So if you feel the urge to chase, you've got a lot of work to do. Unfortunately, you just need to get started, and you'll be along nicely. You'll elevate pretty quickly once you just, stop projecting outside of yourself. Focus on yourself. You've got to do the work. There's no shortcut here. You got to do the work. For some people, they get it pretty quickly, and it only takes a year or so, a few months maybe. Some people it takes us 10 years. It took me about 10 years. Well, it took me all my life up to now, I suppose, really, when you think about it. But yeah, that's all I have to say on this matter. It's pretty obvious, really, when you break it down. Why? It's always the why. Why are you doing it? Why? If you're chasing something, you're not ready for it. It has to come to you. Things come to you, relationships, situations, opportunities, comes to you when you're ready for it. It doesn't happen by you chasing it desperately, frantically chasing because you want to fill a void, because there's some drama, there's some lack. You need to chase after it and get it for your survival. That's not how you become successful in any way in life. You need to embody that. You need to be the lion sitting on the rock, resting after they've devoured that beast, and their whole family is sat around with full bellies. You need to be from that point of view. You've achieved everything.